Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. So, as you know, I have talked about this lady before. Girl, she's not a girl at age 32. You're a young woman before, and American, and she is sick from overweight and has so many other issues and mental issues. Her mother is in the therapy field. And since she's been in age 10 years old, her mother put her on, how you call it, to benefit from the medical system, therapies and this and this and this. And she knew how to use, she even says she knows how to use the system in her benefit. And she's been doing this for, I'm getting to the point. She's been doing this for 21 years. Or more than 21 years, from age 10. So she has never worked in her life. She finds herself a victim of life, and I wrote her and I said, you're not the only one that has weight issues, and just complaining about it won't help. Like, you have not tried anything. You have not tried. All you are is trauma dumping and full of excuses, and you have no shame for it. Like, look, just listen a little bit. And the thing is, what I want to say is that I've covered, but I want to approach her. In email I have, but I want to approach her by tagging her into the title, and then her channel with my channel, tagging her, and then to put her some questions like, what plan are you having? Do you see yourself continuing like this? Do you ever see yourself working or trying, or are you only going to complain and talk about finding excuses of why you relapse and how hard life is for you and you're a special case? And are you ever going to want to live a life of an adult? At one point, she even said that she's the way she is because the feeders made her that way. You can see this girl, she wants to trauma dump, she finds herself a victim, but at the same time, she finds herself special. And she's delusional, delirious delusional, and she thinks nothing's wrong with her with this kind of attitude. And just attention seeking, very much attention seeking. She wants to enhance, or how you say it, use her illness, or not wanting to better her health, better said, because she has 21 years therapy and healthcare from America. You can't tell me in 21 years what's your excuse that it didn't help you at all. Everybody's an idiot, but you're not. Or how am I meant to understand this? It's an embarrassment for USA.
7 minutes.
Listen.
And I basically streamed the whole thing on my story with my own commentary. In fact, what I might even do is like post some of that on here. I don't know, because it's, stories only last 24 hours on Instagram. So I'll make those.
She knows all about this. Like, she knows Instagram. She knows information about this, but she doesn't know how to live as an adult. But she knows you can catch these people. They give themselves away. She knows about the important things that should not be important to her. And she thinks that people are stupid, but sadly, many people are stupid. And nobody calls her out. Nobody asks, like, hey, wait a moment.
And do what I want to do. I'm scared. Look. And I was reflecting on this a lot, like, trying to understand, like, why I am behaving the way that I currently am. Why am I stalling something?
You've been in this situation for 22 years, 21, 22 years. You're still thinking about it? You're still trying to find excuses, or what?
That I clearly want for myself. Like, why am I doing what I'm doing, and just trying to unpack these things?
At least Foodie Beauty, whatever. Foodie Beauty is like, whatever. It is what it is. It's her life, But this one is, asking for... It's ridiculous. It's, wow.
This past week, I also found out some really big, like, family news stuff that involves other people that I'm just not going to be talking about publicly.
You can see by how she manifests, by how she talks, by...
No more, and honestly, that could be out, like, 1 to 2 years from now, so it's just, like, but it was really jarring and, like, a lot, and then on top of that, finding out that, like, which is, like, good news / hard news for me, like, my mom found a job out in Norway and is basically going to be majority full-time living in Norway again, and that's really hard, so, like...
What's really hard? You're 31, over 31 years old. What's hard? What do you mean your mother? Your mother is your mother. At 31, you should have your own life. What's hard about it? What?
You know, I really wanted to pull through and do it on Wednesday anyway, like I'd set myself out to, but it's only 3 days later. You know, in the scheme of life, really, what is 3 days?
Pathetic.
And so I'm here,
Pathetic.
and I'm gonna do it, and I'm scared. But
why are you
scared?
that.
What I realized, like, the thing that once I recognized it, I feel like has helped me cope through it better, is that I am terrified to lose the comfort of the chaos that these behaviors that I have known my entire 32 years on this planet has done for me. I am terrified to lose the ability, even if I'm not always actively engaging in it, and even though it's not the same thing.
Instead of thinking of excuses and how to formulate yourself to sound smart, use that energy and do something constructive. You're just bullshitting around the corner of your own problem and trying to get the pity from other people and the support, which you're delusional.
In the past 6 to 8 months that I've relapsed and engaged in certain behaviors and just struggled. And I have been actively struggling.
Everybody does struggle.
And,
everybody does, my dear. You're not the only one.
Just realizing, like, I think I talked about it in one of my more recent uploads, that, like,
there's people that don't have 21 years of medical assistance from their country. There's people that their mothers don't give a shit about them if they're already adults. If they have over age 18, they're on their own. You're independent. You're an adult. So there's people that have it harder out there, my dear.
And there's always the potential of, like, a rebound, a relapse, if you will, in terms of certain behaviors. And
it's amazing for me.
I'm done with the stagnation.
This is American people, not all, but it's just part.
Honestly,
in Europe, you will not ever hear so many people. That's the thing. There's just a lot of people like this. In Europe, you can, of course, find some people that are pathetic like this, but you won't. People are ashamed. They don't go on YouTube to show how ridiculous they are, and what leeches and parasites they are, and attention seekers, attention thirsty. They don't go on YouTube to show this. Here it is. Here they show.
To re-inspire me. And then yesterday, I truly felt like a part of me was healed when I witnessed someone have such a similar experience to me, have such a similar perspective, like, on herself and her life, and being, you know, so comfortable in her body, like I once was / am. Like, you know, as I was filming this in the beginning of the video, I noticed that I seemed noticeably smaller, and it freaked me out because most people probably wouldn't even notice that. But that's the thing, is, like, I have been dropping in weight slowly, so if you were to see me, like, side by side from my heaviest to now, you'd be like, oh, there is definitely, like, a loss there. But most people still look at me and think, oh my god, that's a big ass bitch. Today's day 1 of Manjaro, so let's go.
If you have Hashimoto's, don't make the same mistake I made. For years, I tried fixing my thyroid.
Today's day 1 of Manjaro. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't have alcohol pads. I know you're technically supposed to. I don't really care. I'm gonna start this one on my abdomen.
Look at this, for example. Why would someone do this?
Pull off the great cat face. Make sure the pen is...
And the way she acts about it, you know what I mean? It's just so immature.
Okay, it is. There's a lock and an unlock.
This is where the taxpayers' money is going.
Skin, then you turn it to unlock it, press and hold for up to 10 seconds. I'm not gonna think much more about this, honestly. If you're, like, queasy to...
She doesn't want to get better. She wants to be a victim of this. She doesn't want to get better. I know that.
I'm freaking out that I'm doing this in general. So then you twist it, you click it, you hold it for 10 seconds, you remove it. So we're unlocked. I'm literally gonna throw up. 3,
She's trying to make content out of this.
Okay. 1, 2, ha! It made a weird noise that freaked me out. 5, 6.
She's over 31 years old.
10. It took me 2 months to do this. Did it go in? Okay, I think it did. Did it go in? I felt something.
She could cut that out, but she keeps it in because she wants to look cute.
Okay, that looks like
I don't know.
Yep, okay, it went in. I was, like, paranoid for a second that it didn't go in. I might keep some of that part in, but I literally zoomed it in, the camera, and, like, looked and made sure there was an injection site. Which is
sad. I don't know. It's sad for me, people like this.
Because I mean, it was that easy and not painful. I was like, I don't even know if it went in. I'm gonna start posting, like, I guess, some Manjaro-based vlogs and, like, what my experience is like. I have some Ondansetron on hand from, I think my psych actually wrote me the script, technically, which Ondansetron is the generic for Zofran, which I believe is the anti-nausea medication. I get Zofran and Zoloft confused, even though I'm, like, pretty positive Zoloft is the antidepressant. I did it. It was way, not that hard, and way, like, made harder in my own head than it needed to be. Mom made a lasagna last night, and I'm gonna be meal prepping some stuff. I want to make things for stuff
over
that
31
like,
again.
today,
I say it's
going
for
on, like,
me.
a
Just
TikTok live
I
and
can't
just, like,
get
some
it.
meal
I
prep steps.
can't.
As
I
of right
can't
now, I am
grasp.
not doing anything else.
I can't grasp it. I don't know. You know, like, what do these people do and contribute to society? What do? They don't even let their parents live. Wow. And I don't know. I've lived in several countries. It's not just I'm saying in my country. No, I'm not. No, in several countries, you don't. This is not normal.
Other than the Manjaro, the goal is for that to change. My goal is for me to see how I handle the Manjaro, and I'm not going to be doing any specific diet or eating plan along with it.
No, of course not. I'm not going to be doing anything. I'm just going to keep on complaining and being on the head of America's health system, taxpayers. Yes, I don't plan to do anything else. Also not to look for work, also not to be independent. No.
I am choosing to not take a dramatic weight loss approach. I'm choosing not to.
Okay.
I'm choosing
for how many years? For how many decades you're choosing?
Diet culture and things like that. And I really do believe that there are a lot of people that assume taking the step to do this kind of shot is diet culture, and I just don't agree. I feel like I am just trying to reclaim my health, and I have so much that I want to live for and accomplish in this life. And
what?
I'm gonna go horseback riding. God damn it!
What bullshit are these people talking about? Wow.
Yo, I'm in bed right now. It's about an hour later. Okay. In that time,
I'm in bed.
Yo,
I'm in bed right now. It's about an hour. Yo.
Within 10 minutes, I felt a startling amount of pain in my abdomen, and then it kind of faded, and I decided to lay down and making sure there's no personal information. There isn't. This is my Zofran. I'm feeling 3 major symptoms pretty immediately, but I'm chronically ill, so everything I'm experiencing isn't new feeling, but it's a lot right in the moment. I wasn't really feeling nauseous until not too long before I picked up the camera, but I've had worse nausea definitely in the past.
Okay.
But I'm going to take this because I'm scared of it getting worse, and I don't want to suffer needlessly. That's why I got this Zofran script. I just planned for this potential issue.
So I don't have any much more to comment. It's just the thing is, these things just amaze me, and I'm glad I have my channel. I can express myself. Some people can tell me, hey, you know, like, you're from Europe, and I understand, but that's why I say I have also the freedom. I'm in America, freedom of speech. I can also say what I think, and for me, I find this is amazing. Like I said, I am really considering to tag her, not in this video, but where I put her directly, you know, hey, where I go, you know, hey, Breezy, when I go to her, hey, Rosie, can you just please kindly, not aggressive, you know, can you explain me, you know, like this, and this, why? And to see if she would answer, maybe she won't answer, or who knows. I'm just considering, and I shared this with you.